And the swing state margins, they are razor thin. The latest data from the Swing State Project by the Cook Political Report shows just how close and how important every single vote is, especially in states like Pennsylvania. I mean, 49 to 48%. Here with us is U.S. Senate and Governor's editor for the Cook Political Report with Amy Walter. Jessica Taylor. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So let's start with Pennsylvania. It has 19 electoral votes. This is crucial to whoever's going to win the election come November. Trump took Pennsylvania in 2016. Biden won in 2020. Trump and Harris, we showed our viewers the polls. They are neck and neck. They're vying for a small percentage of voters that will make the difference in Pennsylvania, those undecided voters. What does the research tell you here?
That it's very close, but also Republicans, aside from polls, have some encouraging numbers for them. They've seen an increase in Republican registration, even especially in some very key counties in the state. They're seeing an increase in mail ballots returned. And so, even if some of the polls show Harris leading by a couple of points, which is also within the margin of error, Republicans feel like they have on the ground data that is indicating that things are doing better for them in many of these races and on the ground than it was in 2020.
Jessica, let's zero in on Erie County. This is the battleground within the battleground of Pennsylvania. Obama, Trump, Biden, they have all won Erie County in the past. We know it has a strong working class. What will you draw from that on election night when you see how this county, this specific county, votes?
Yeah, this county has voted for the winner in the past 4 presidential elections. President Trump won it in 2016 by about 2,000 votes. President Biden won it by about 1,500 votes, so just razor-thin margins. Black voters is the key area where Trump is trying to make inroads, and so it's not just in, obviously the Philadelphia area, but in this county, as you're showing there, it's 8% Black, particularly Black men. I mean, we are just seeing and with Hispanic men there in the area. So we're seeing, an increasing gender gap, but that each side believes can work to their favor. Of course, Harris believes that we do see certainly that women are voting for Harris at a larger margin than in polling than they were for Biden, but that men are backing Trump by a larger margin. And right now in our average of polling that we have with the Cook Political Report, when we look at the demographic subgroups, Harris is trailing where Biden was with Black voters.
Let's talk about the blue wall of Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. Many are saying it's starting to show some political cracks. Do you think that the Harris campaign is approaching its strategy wrong? Should they focus on all 7 swing states instead, Jessica?
I mean, I think they still have, certainly they're more competitive in all of those 7 swing states than Joe Biden ever was.
Sure.
And, I do think that, Arizona still, Nevada is still very much in play. North Carolina is still very close. I think Georgia is probably one of the tougher states in that regard. But, you'll talk to the Harris campaign and other Democrats, and they say they always sort of expected this to tighten. That, polls showing her 4 or 5 points ahead in places like Michigan and Pennsylvania, they never really believed was sustainable. I certainly think that, she had a sugar high coming off of the switch at the top of the ticket, coming off of the convention. I think we are seeing a plateau perhaps, but all of these states still remain very much within the margin of error, but there's no denying that the polls have tightened, especially in Michigan and Wisconsin that I've seen, internal polling as well, that Republicans are feeling better about that, where there's certainly some more trepidation from Democrats there.
Jessica. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.